Solitude. Just a fancy way of saying you're alone. Ralph Waldo Emerson clarifies that even though he's alone when he reads and writes, he's still not solitary. Doesn't clarify how, but I believe what he means is that as long as you're doing something yourself or with a companion, doesn't matter, you're not solitary. Emerson describes a lonely man looking at stars and contemplates the sublime presence of man, and imagines how men would adore stars if they appeared one night in 1,000 years. I think Emerson is saying that if you are alone and are doing nothing, then you're in a state of solitude. He says that although stars are inaccessible, they're present and awaken a certain reverence. Emerson takes the time to contemplate the beauty of nature and embraces the remembrance of the city of God. Every night, he says, come out these envoys of beauty, and light the universe with a diminishing smile. He later states that nature never wears a mean appearance. Someone can argue this by asking, but what about natural disasters? Aren't those mean appearances of nature? That thought came up to me personally, and I like to think of this as my mother when she hits me with the chancla. Any parent would look mean when they punish a child, right? But we can all say that at the end, parents punish their children for their own good. I think Emerson's description of nature is the same way. Whether it seems good or bad, nature's objective is always for our convenience, for our benefit, because that is what nature is here for, to help us thrive and survive. Have you ever seen what happens after a volcanic eruption? Everything that died out grows back in a hurry. Emerson quotes, nature never became a toy to a wise spirit. The flowers, the animals, the mountains reflected the wisdom of his best hour, as much as they had delighted the simplicity of his childhood. He states that few adults are able to see nature, and he calls himself a transparent eyeball, and that he is nothing and sees all, and that he is part or particle of God. Emerson here is really saying that he is one of those few adults whom he says can see nature. His mental state in this moment is, or at least sounds, very religious, because he mentions God as a way to contemplate him. Emerson then says that the power to produce delight does not reside in nature, but in man, or in a harmony of both. Throughout the entire excerpt, Emerson introduces his readers to some very deep quotes without explanation. I believe Emerson's objective with these quotes is to make his readers make their own assumption or interpretation of what his quotes and statements mean. Some of them are very peculiar and interesting, which is what Emerson wants because he knows that nature is complicated, and he wants his readers to dig deeper into what nature is and what impact it has to humanity. Thank you for listening to my podcast, guys. I know I took a while to upload. Been busy lately with school stuff. But thank you, Annie, for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.